Hi Sam, yeah, you seem to have got an idea. Let me just go over it a bit more. Unfortunately, one of the problems you've got in this is that you seem to have placed the object on the green baize or whatever it is you've laid it on, and it's not, tends to be a bit too fluffy, so you've got a lot of colour greens in rather than a one flat green. It might be better to say you use the green paper. The other thing you've got is the green is reflecting on the little china house that you've got here, so you've got this green here, etc. Anyway, just let's have a look at it. So if I just go copy that image and open Zara and edit, paste. First thing you do is as you say, you go to the camera tool, and then up here, as Gary says, select the color to enhance, and you click on a green on the screen somewhere, and it just flashes very brightly, and you're not quite sure. But if you then go into here, color enhance parameters, click on that, you can then adjust the tolerance. You can see the green disappearing, but unfortunately where it's reflected up on the thing, where say here in particular, if I go along, you can see it's removing that green as well. It also does it on the doors and windows to a certain extent, or to a greater extent as you move the tolerance up and down. So if I was just to leave that like that and go make transparent, and then go arrange, create bitmap copy, create alpha, and I'll delete that. You can see if I put something behind it, say Control B to put that back and make it grey, see there's these hollow shapes here, where it's taking the green reflection off, and quite a few other places in here. So one of the things you could do to start off with that is delete everything, go back into the bitmap gallery, and I'll load this back in again, is use the mask painter tool. The mask painter tool here, and if you just run that mask painter, it paints this pink line around there like that. You can get rid of that green, or you're masking off that green. While you're at it, you might as well do the windows. Just mask that off. See, even though this door's white, it's got a greenish tinge that's a reflection from the beige that you're using for your green screen. Do that there. It's also along the bottom here, I've noticed there's quite a bit of reflection there, off the green beige. So we just go along like that. So you've now got that part masked. I can then go back into this camera tool, select the one to do, select the green that you want. Again, you have to go into the tolerance. But notice this time when you move the tolerance, it's not touching this green here, it's leaving that green there, so you're not cutting into the object. So you can go, say, 50%, don't know what the fade does. I think it cuts the edges off a bit more. So you can go there, then you just right click again, make transparent. I'll crop that because you don't want all the rest of that white there. Control All, and then Control 3, which is the same as Arrange, intersect shapes, and it just makes that little bit. Somehow it's still left a green fringe around there. If we can get the eraser tool and just erase that out. Erase that out. If you then go Arrange, Create Bitmap Copy, create True Color with Alpha, create. You've got that. You can still see that there's a slight green tinge all the way around the edge, but because it's now bitmap copy, not on this one, but on this one here, you can go into the threshold feathering tool and just feather that down 3. You can see you've taken away that green fringing mostly on the edge. Anyway, that's the way I do it. And straighten that up. It doesn't look quite straight. That's right. Straighten that up. That's the way I go about it. But I think try and get a bit better green baize behind it, and put your objects on a stand that can delete, clean off after you take the photograph, rather than actually sit it on the green baize, because you get all these reflections. Anyway, this is it. All the best. Hope this helped.